Okay, and we are rolling. I'm so excited. Hi, babes. Welcome to the LVME Unbroken Podcast, where we swallow the big pills, not the little ones. I am your host, Mercedes, and I am excited about this project. So, I wanted to come on here and basically introduce myself to everyone that is watching me or will be watching me, just so you guys can get to know me a bit before we release our first episode of the podcast. So, yeah. I wanted to kind of create like a fun, get to know me type of video. I wanted to introduce myself to y'all. So my name is Mercedes. I am from North Carolina, Fayetteville to be exact. Born and raised. I moved to Atlanta about a little over 5 years ago, and I've been here ever since to pursue my career in accounting and other finance areas. So that's what I do full time on a day to day. I wanted to start a podcast, y'all, because I have a big mouth. I have a big mouth and I have a lot to say. I have like so many different perspectives to just put out there. And I noticed that like, even when I'm talking to like my closest friends or my family, I noticed that my thought process is a bit different and I feel different in I don't know, I just feel different about certain things and I tend to speak on those things. And so I was just like, you know what? Let me start a podcast. I want to talk to the girlies, to the guys. I want to let's chat life. Let's talk about growth. Let's just like grow together. I'm a firm believer also that there's no like right or wrong person in this world. Like I genuinely just feel like everybody is just out here trying to figure this thing out and we're doing the best we can, child. And if we're not doing the best we can, we're trying to get on that path. So I just feel like there's so many different perspectives and ways of life, and I want to hear about them from other people. So I wanted to like not only make this podcast about me talking, but I wanted to like genuinely meet new people in this world from wherever and just have a conversation. So I have these questions from ChatGPT, as I said, and we're going to just jump straight into them. The first question says, what's the most random fact about you that most people don't know? People closest to me would know this because I can't seem to shut up, but I can sing a little bit. Like, I can't sing like Beyonce or, Jennifer Hudson or Jasmine Sullivan, them girls. Like, I can't sing like that, but I can sing, I can hum a little tune. Yeah, I think people will find that interesting. And when they hear me, they'll be like, oh my God, you have a little voice, So yeah, let me know if y'all want me to sing y'all a little something. I'll sing y'all a little tune, okay? The second question says, if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why? I love this question so much, y'all, because there's this one person in particular that I just genuinely believe owe me so many answers. They owe the world so many answers, us girlies so many answers, and I just need to sit down with her and just like chat it up. And that person would be Eve. That person would be Eve from the book of Genesis, because babe, like I just really want to look at her and just be like, I don't even know if I would say nice to meet you. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, babe, be for real. Like, I really wonder sometimes, does she know the impact that she had on the world? Like, did she know that when she did what she did, how much it was really going to affect thousands of generations to come? Like, we need to talk, babe. I don't know. We need to talk. The third question says, what's the weirdest thing you believed as a child? The weirdest thing? Y'all, oh my gosh. When I was like 8, or maybe 9, it was like the night before Christmas, and it was Christmas Eve. Yeah, it was Christmas Eve for sure. The night before Christmas, y'all, I swear to this day, like I don't even know what it was I saw, but I swear I saw Santa Claus and his reindeer like flying over our house. Like, no joke. I opened the door and it was like our back door, like that led to like our back porch. And I swear I saw Santa Claus and some reindeer. And to this day, I still have the vision of them in my head. Like, I really feel like I saw Santa Claus and his reindeer, bro. And I don't even know, like, I can't explain it to this day. Like, I don't know what it was that I actually saw, or if I don't know. But I swear, it's not even only like I believed in Santa Claus. It was the fact that I believed that I actually saw Santa Claus and his reindeer flying over my house. That was, yeah, baby, I was tripping. And I'm still tripping, apparently. The fourth question says, if you could instantly master any skill, what would it be? Oh my goodness. Honestly, it would be to sing like Beyonce or Jasmine or Fantasia. Oh my gosh, Fantasia's voice. Like, it'll be to be able to sing that well. Like, you know, I said I can hum a tune, but I don't feel like I can sing that well. It would be to sing like them for sure. What's your go-to guilty pleasure TV show or movie? Oh, babe. Now let me tell you something. Because I kind of like, I'm proud of this TV show, but at the same time, I'm kind of like upset because I was watching it well before it became this huge popular thing. Okay. I was watching it years ago. Some of the first seasons to be exact. And it was just like refreshing to see, you know, during those times. And now it can be a bit overwhelming because you get online and you see people talking about it this and talking about it that. I'm such a Love Island fan, y'all. And this is before all the bandwagoners, okay? And I don't blame y'all I'm not judging y'all for being bandwagoners. Like, as you could see, the show is just that good. But like, before it was the talk of the town, child, I would sit and I would tear some Love Island up. And I say it's a guilty pleasure because it's just like, I will sit there for hours and just watch every single episode. Sometimes I'll go back and watch seasons and literally will like binge watch every episode. Like, time is passing. I got stuff to do, but I don't care because Love Island's on my TV type junk. Like, that's a sickness. Yeah, that's definitely a guilty pleasure. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received? Oh my goodness. And this actually sticks with me. I have it tatted on me. Your faith is all you have. Like, when you are going, we're going to get into a lot of this type of stuff during this podcast, but when you are going through life, yo, and you literally have no questions, you literally have no answers to what's going on. You are just confused and you're probably in like your darkest place that you've ever been in. When I tell you, it's something about having faith. There's something so magical about it. Just being hopeful, wishful thinking, knowing in the back of your mind, like you're going through this terrible time, but in the back of your mind, it's like you always know everything will be just fine. You just got to wait it out a little bit. I've experienced the fact that your faith is all you have. Like, when you don't have anything else, any tangibles or anybody in your corner, nobody to talk to, like, boy, that faith will keep you going. That is elite advice. 7 says, if you could live in any fictional world for a week, where would it be? I love this question, y'all. I love this question so much because I'm the type of person that I love watching, like, I don't know, when I'm watching shows, I always like I love watching like happy, fun, outgoing type of movies and shows. And when I'm watching stuff like that, I always wish I could live in that world, like wherever it is, whether it's like in a different state, but live in that moment. I always imagine myself living there, like, dang, even when I'm like playing games on my phone and it's like this imaginary world and I'm like navigating or like playing a Sims game or something, I always be like, dang, I wish I could live here for real. This is cool. Like, you know. But there's so many to choose from. Let me think for just a second on that one. Oh my goodness. How could I not? Wakanda. I really wouldn't mind going to Wakanda. Like, it just, y'all know what Wakanda is like. Y'all know what it was like from watching the movies. Like, who wouldn't want to visit Wakanda? Okay, so the next question says, what's the most daring thing you've ever done? Honestly, this is kind of recent. Back in July, I went to Cabo for a friend's birthday for about a week, and one of our excursions was zip lining, but it wasn't any just regular zip lining. They had about 10 courses, and as the courses went on, it basically got worse and like much more difficult. We got to about like halfway through, and they made us do bungee jumping off of a cliff. We were that high up already. We were super high up. from the zip lines already. And then like in the middle of the course, they freaking made us do bungee jumping. And the only way that you, like, there was a way, like they had people that can like take you down or whatever, like if you didn't want to do it. But that was like, basically it would be like the end of the course. And I was with my friends and I was like, I can't punk out. But when I tell y'all I was shaking so much, I'm actually going to I'll insert a video.
Hey, just breathe.
If y'all could only hear what I was saying in the real video. I was scared out of my life. Like literally one of the scariest things I've ever done in my life for sure. So it was that. The next one says, if you could swap lives with any person for a day, who would it be and why? I'm not going to lie, y'all. I don't want to swap with anybody because if I haven't learned anything else, I've learned that things aren't what they seem. You know what I mean? Like swapping lives for a day with anybody in this world could really be very detrimental. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what this person is going through. You don't know what their day-to-day looks like. You don't know what their mental health looks like. You know what I mean? Like, I think that is very dangerous. So I'm gonna have to pass on that one. I'm not gonna lie. I just would rather not. Okay. Like, keep me far away from Freaky Friday, please. The next question says, what's one thing on your bucket list that you're determined to check off? Y'all, I was just talking about jumping off of a cliff and it being the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. But believe it or not, I really want to go skydiving one day. Like, I really want to go skydiving. I think I would probably pass out midair, so I wouldn't be able to like go by myself. I would have to have that person, attached, or I'll be attached to a person that's like a professional or whatever. But yeah, I want to go skydiving. I think it'll be fun. I did indoor skydiving before. That was so fun. But I know that's nothing like skydiving in the real world. So yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. The next question says, what's your favorite way to unwind after a long day? Oh, y'all, coming home. Well, after work, I'm typically like, I'm probably going to go back out to the gym. So I'll say coming back from the gym after a long day, I am probably going to take a shower first. Not probably, definitely going to take a shower first. Throw on the biggest t-shirt I can find. Put my hair up in a bonnet. Okay. Fix me a nice hookah. I might fix me a cool hookah to just vibe with. I'm gonna probably turn on my favorite show or my favorite YouTuber and fix me a small glass of wine. And I'm just gonna sit there and just hookah the night away. The next one says, what's a food combination you love that others might find strange? Ooh, that's good. Oh my gosh, y'all, grilled cheese with grape jelly. I know. Yeah. It sounds disgusting. Like, who would even think of putting those two together? I literally will make me a grilled cheese, like a nice gourmet grilled cheese. And I'll fix me like I'll put it on the plate and I'll put like a big chunk of grape jelly on it. And I would just dip that grilled cheese in it. And babe, the combination, y'all, please do not fault me until you try it. If you try it and you say it's disgusting, it's the worst thing you've ever done in your life, okay, I get it. Your taste buds are lame. I am kidding. I get it. It's not for everybody. Everybody has a different palate, but just please try it and tell me I'm not the only one. Tell me I'm not the only one. I love some grilled cheese and grape jelly. We have a few more questions. What song do you have on repeat right now? Oh, I've been listening to River by Kanye and Thug. If you could time travel, would you go to the past or the future, and why? I want the future to remain a mystery. I don't know if that might just be me, but I don't want to know what's happening. Like, I'm kind of scared to find out what's happening in the future. Just let me just go through this thing day by day and figure it out along the way. Send me to the past, please. Because you know what? Sometimes, y'all, I had an amazing childhood life. It wasn't easy at all, but I'm amazing in the sense of like, I was just like so carefree. Yes, I went through my internal struggles and stuff like that, but looking back, like, and being an adult now, child, it's so ghetto out here. Like, send me back. I want to be a child again. And you know what? I was never one of those kids. You know how those kids be like, especially the teenagers, they be like, oh my God, I can't wait to get out my mom's house. She's so annoying. Oh my God, I can't wait to leave. I can't wait to graduate. When I tell you I was the complete opposite, babe, I kind of knew what was to come. And I knew that I would miss it so much. Like, I was never the type saying, I can't wait to get out my parents' house. Like, I loved it there. Okay? I was so happy in high school, so happy. Well, I was all right in middle school. I was going through a little something, but high school, I just enjoyed it so much. And I remember like not even wanting to graduate, not even wanting to like leave. Like, I would go back and enjoy that time again with the same people I did it with. No, I'm not close to a lot of those people anymore, but the memories are amazing. I'm not going to lie. So I wouldn't mind doing that again for sure. Okay, so there's one more question and then we're going to wrap this up. What's something you've always wanted to learn but haven't gotten around to yet? Oh, no brainer. Y'all, I've always wanted to learn how to swim. That is the most childish. Like, I just think it's so childish that I do not know how to swim. Like, at my big 27 years of age, you know, it just wasn't one of those things that I learned when I was younger. But I've always wanted to learn how to swim. I always like kind of envy those people, but not in a negative way, but like I be slick jealous of those people that can just like jump off the yacht into the water, or, you know, that can go down water slides and land in this big pool of water at the end. They know they're going to come back up. You know, I've always been jealous of that. So I really, 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 really want to learn how to swim. I want to learn to this day. I actually said that was going to be one of my goals over the summer. But when I tell you time is going a little too fast for me, a little too fast. Okay. Time is getting up out of here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in the atmosphere, but it ain't normal out here. We're going to get into that during this podcast series as well. But I ain't had time this summer. It kind of went too fast, but I've always wanted to learn how to swim. And I do plan on getting around to it. I just plan on finding like some adult swim lessons and hopefully find some people that's non-judgmental. Yeah. But yeah, that's a bit about me, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed answering these questions. This was actually really fun. So I wouldn't mind doing this more, but it is definitely something I wanted to do before just jumping straight out and putting some podcast videos out there. Just allow y'all to get to know me a little bit more. I am so excited about this podcast journey. I can't wait to share it with you all. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. Let's have a conversation. And answer some of these questions. Shoot, let's get into it.